Hey guys, this is System, and this is E6. Hope everyone is well, having a utterly amazing day. Let's go ahead and jump right back into this pretty cool pack. And EP2 episodes, I did some building. I built this thing behind me. It's a weird little structure, does not make any sense. Weird little wedge coming out of the ground, and it's our front entrance. So anyway, I'm liking it. It looks pretty cool. I like the color scheme. I think the acacia looks great. Those are actually like acacia beams or something. We go to acacia, check them out here. Had to do them in the stone cutter, which is pretty cool. Had to grab any kind of acacia wood, so pretty easy to make, pretty awesome. But I did the entire hull, which is cool. And I guess up back here, it's just a big slopey slope, right? So yeah, it does a weird kind of wedge coming out of the ground, and I'm liking it. I think it looks pretty awesome, actually. I'll end up doing some kind of stairway going down to the area down there. I'm thinking about doing kind of a little zigzag thing, but we only have so much space there. We'll kind of see how it works out, but yeah, this is our entrance to our base. Whatever this is what we have. So anyway, I got that done. And down here we have the hull. If you have motion sickness, I do apologize. But yeah, this is kind of the look I have going for us here. Looks really cool as far as I'm concerned. But I know some people are a little touchy with stuff like that. But come back down here and yeah, we're in our base. So really cool, really awesome. And I got that done there. So that is cool. Over here, I went ahead and dug out another hallway. It's going to be for our mob farms. So we're going to have one here, one there. One will be for the mob slaughter factory, which will get us meat and pink slime. And the other one will be for essence and mob drops, right? So that'll be how that works there. Went ahead and did some crafting as well. So I got a lot of stuff ready to go in the chest. And we just need some more stuff. I mean, the only thing that was really new, I guess, were these anchor plates. They're kind of like they're from like vector plates, like same kind of concept, except for these ones lock them into place. And I'm pretty sure Enderby can't teleport when they're on these. So that's kind of the thing. And then common black hole tank, which is just a tank from industrial foregoing, but that can hold, this base level one anyway, can hold 16 buckets. The top one can actually hold like 2 billion buckets or something like that, or 2 billion millibuckets anyway. So that's cool. And then I made these polar modules, MK2s. Kind of like the other ones exactly, actually, except for they use the sticky piston instead, and they can pull from inventory. So we'll be using those today, and I think that was everything that was new there. What we need to get into before we can actually kind of move forward is going to be latex, right? So we need latex so we can basically make this dry rubber. We smelt down that dry rubber, and we get plastic, right? We need the plastic so we can make both the mob crusher and the mob slaughter factory. So the mob slaughter factory will be the first one. I think we need it for the dissolution chamber as well. Yeah, we'll need it for this because we need to make this mechanical dirt here as well. And we need, I guess for our setup today, I want 50 of these. So we're going to get that done and get that all ready to go. So that is a thing. Also, while I'm thinking of it too, we need to grab like some planks here or something. This right here should work. Go ahead and toss a little bit of that in there. Maybe that much. There you go. And that's going to get me sawdust. That sawdust is going to make it so we make a cardboard box because I actually located a blaze spawner in the nether, and we're going to go grab that in a few minutes. But before we do that, we're going to go ahead and do latex in a different way, actually. I should show that too. There's quite a few ways of doing latex in this bag. Use a boreal extractor, so that is one way. This would be the normal way, the fluid extractor from industrial foregoing. Then they have this one. Then there's another one from, I guess, Great. So you could use vines in this one. Then multi-servo press, you can use dandelions. And then apparently there's a bee as well. We're going to go with this one, dandelions. So I've actually set up dandelions in a botany pot. So that's cool. And that's going to be our route. Also, I have this lever here just so I can turn our system on and off really easily. I have the controller set to a redstone signal. So yeah, just so when I have that bug when I log in my world, I just flip that lever really quick and it fixes it. So it was a easy solution. Anyway, let's go ahead and grab what we need here. We need a fractioning still. That's going to be one of the things. Let's go ahead and grab two of them. Go ahead and grab one of those. Then grab a fractioning still because we have not made one of those yet. And we're probably going to need a tank as well. So let's go ahead and grab one of them. Just a little buffer tank. So that's good. Then we're going to use the multi-servo. We need a way to feed it for a little bit too. This will be temporary. So maybe I'll just grab a hopper and a barrel. Probably just do it that way. No point to automating this at this point. And the dissolution chamber, we have to wait, right? Yeah, let's go ahead and get the rest of this set up then. So anyway, so it's going to be pretty cool getting a mob farm finally going here. I really need ender pearls really bad just in my life, as well as blaze rods. Because after that, we're not really locked down by very much in this pack, to be honest. Let's go ahead and do that, that, and that. And we'll probably need this out of here too. So let's do that and that. Also, I automated this too. I didn't really show that, did I? Which one is it? Is this one? Yeah, the redstone furnace. Just for the recipes for the processors. So I automated those. And then the patterns for the sand and the nether quartz. So just inputs through the top via the crafter. Of course, set to input. It's outputting out the bottom straight into an interface. So that's the way I did it there. But anyway, let's go ahead and grab our tank here. Tank will probably sit right here. Be a little buffer. Let's get you out of the way too, because you're just in the way. Let's do that there. Then grab our fractioning. I have to get this hooked up to power really quick. Sweet. Go ahead and grab this. This thing's still really slow too. It's one of the reasons I need blaze rods so bad to make this modular router fast, because we can actually get it so it sends power once every 2 ticks, as opposed to whatever it's setting down. Like, look at that. Sometimes it seems like it sends 1,000 at a time, and other times it doesn't. It's a little weird. I don't understand how it works, but we'll just speed it up right now. Here you go. Now get that filled up. Let's go ahead and grab a bunch of dandelions. Let's actually grab what we have. There we go. Already sped that up a few times as well. But anyway, let's head over here. Go ahead and grab our hopper. Pop it right there. Go ahead and grab the barrel. Pop it right there. Just start feeding this, I suppose. And then feed this as well. That looks good. Awesome. Going to want to set this to let the liquid, I guess, go out the back. And we'll have to set it so it can input through the back as well. So that's good. So we should be getting latex into this tank now, which is what we want. And then I think every bucket equals a dry rubber in this too. So that's actually pretty cool. So let's go grab a couple buckets here. Maybe like 2. I think we need 2 anyway. So let's grab a bucket of water, because I know we're going to need that. Go ahead and grab you. Pop you in here. I was going to do this kind of manually too, because I only want so many that I want to keep the rest for crafting with the distillation chamber. I think we only need like 6 today, so that's the thing. But this is the stuff here. Now, usually when you do this stuff with the industrial foregoing machines, you get this tiny dry rubber, but this skips that process. Oh, this is 2 more ways to get it too. They actually have crafting recipes. You get water buckets of dandelions to do it that way, vines and water buckets to do it that way as well. This seems like the fastest way, to be honest, though. So this is going to be the way we do it. So anyway, that's cool and super awesome. Like, look at that, man. We're already almost done our first 6, and usually this would be probably like 20 minutes worth of time, just waiting for the stuff to get done. So that is super cool. Anyway, let's go ahead and throw that into a redstone furnace right there. Get that done. Speed that up real quick because I'm impatient. And make a couple of machines here. Anyway, I need to make this too. I should go ahead and make this fluid extractor. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. I made an entire stack of these petty machine frames too, because they're not hard to make. I knew we were going to need it for the mechanical dirt, so just proactively did that. But I'm going to grab that because that's a quest. Let's get rid of you. Then the latex processing as well. So let's do that. Then we need one of these. Then go ahead and actually grab that, because it still wants you to do the quest, even if you're not going to do the latex that way. So go ahead and do that there. Go ahead and grab the dissolution as well. This is going to be used for our mechanical dirt, crafting that. Also as the higher tier kind of machine frames from the mod, as well as all the upgrades are made in this too. So you need quite a bit. It's a little janky interface too, the way it works there. It's a little annoying to automate, but anyway, not going to worry about that right now. Go ahead and grab the energy distributor, pop it on that one, pop it in there, maybe speed that up again, just so we'll get the power to it. That looks good. And yeah, that should be ready to go. So the next thing we should probably do here is make the actual mob slaughter factory. It should be pretty easy at this point. We got our plastic now, so let's do you. Then go ahead and grab this one. We have to make this one first so we can get pink slime to get the actual mob crusher, which will be the one that actually gets our drops, right? So it's kind of like multi-tiered. And wait, so we have that now. We're going to need a range upgrade. So let's go ahead and hunt that down. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the items this way because it's a little quicker. There we go. That's good. I don't know why it only gave me one, the redstone. But anyway, let's do that there. Then maybe we'll make 2 of those actually. So let's do it this way. Sweet. That, because I know we'll need one later on anyway to kind of make it so it can kill everything in the entire room, right? So anyway, let's do that, that, and that. And then that's going to need a bucket of plastic as well. So let's go ahead and see if we have any more buckets in here. Apparently used it when we did that crafting recipe. Anyway, go ahead and do you. Sweet and sweet. So that should be good there. And that's a recipe. It'll get done. You can lock the recipe too. So if you want to do the same recipe over and over, you'll actually remember it. Kind of like ghost the blocks, right? So ghost them like that. Then you can just shift them all in. You don't have to worry about it. So that is cool. Anyway, let's do that there. Speed that one up a little bit. Get that done. And, that looks good. So we're good. We're ready to kind of start getting liquid meat, except for we don't have a spawner yet. So let's go ahead and actually make some of these cardboard boxes, just like so. That is cool. And we're going to run over to the nether now, grab our spawner and run out, because I know exactly where it is. I just didn't go forward to kind of mess with the fortress at all. But I did locate this. And, we're going to mess them up here. Do I have my sword in there? Yeah, let's go ahead and grab this. Sweet. And it's right there, right? So I crossed here, and I saw it right away. I was just like, I'm out. There you go. Awesome. We do have a blaze there. I'm not even going to worry about this guy. We're pretty much just 100-meter dashing right now. I guess we'll get rid of him. Got our first blaze rod. Apparently that was a task as well. Don't know what for, but yeah, we have it either way. Why do we have what's this? Is that a piece of netherrack? Why was there a piece of netherrack there? I am so confused. Anyway, let's go ahead and let's deal with him. Awesome. You gonna be a jerk? There we go. We good. Let's eat real quick. There we go. Why does it feel like I'm burning 8,000 times? Can you stop burning for a split second? I actually feel like I should heal before I do anything. Anyway, go ahead and try this again. There we go. Let's do that. Let's grab the spawner, just like so. Go ahead and break this puppy, and we're going to leave. We're going to leave immediately. Go get this spawner set up, and once it's set up, we'll be good to go. I'll just have to wait around a little bit to get meat. Actually, it won't even take long to get meat. You'll kind of see we'll actually get the meat really fast. But anyway, let's head into here, head to home. You see there, it actually takes level 2, kind of go back and forth every time. So it takes me 3 levels every time I want to go to the fortress. So you need to be a little careful with your experience, although experience won't be an issue much longer. So that is cool. So that's good there. We have that. We have that. We have our upgrades. We need our, what do we need there? Our battery. Let's go ahead and grab you. That's cool. And that's cool. And then maybe some of this dark glass. This dark glass really easy to make. So it's just glass and any charcoal or coal. And it doesn't emit light, so mobs can't see through it, which is nice. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and set up here. Go ahead and break that, because we don't really need that. I don't think it really matters with the blazes, actually. They don't really care too much about light, as opposed to most mobs. But anyway, go ahead and do this. So, and then I guess we could just go ahead and set up the spawner right here, actually. Go ahead and do that. Go ahead and pop you out of here. Then maybe this and this. And I think we're pretty much ready to go. Oh, I need one of our tanks here too, actually. Go ahead and hunt one down. Oh, that was a big chunky leg. Let's go ahead and grab, actually 2 tanks. Let's grab 2 of them right now. We're going to get 2 liquids out of this one. Pink slime and the, what is the other one? The other one is the meat, right? So we're going to send the meat to push out that one. We're going to go ahead and set the pink slime to push out that one there. Awesome. And then I guess we need to power this. This is just a temporary setup right now. We'll do the actual setup in a bit. So go ahead and set that up. And every time that goes through a cycle, it should kill them. Kind of see how it goes here. Sweet. Oh, upgrade. Upgrade system. Right there. Go. There we go. It's getting meat, and it should keep going as well. There you go. It's much quieter. Can I actually reach that? If I can reach that, I can actually speed it up. There we go. Like I said, it's not going to take much time. Yes, it's not efficient placement of the spawner, but honestly, I just need meat right now. I literally need 50 buckets to be able to do all these recipes. It's going to take a little bit of time, so yeah, that is kind of our life right now. Actually, one more thing too. I want to go ahead and make one thing. I'm going to probably wait until I have enough meat and do all that crafting, because I'm going to be sitting here for quite a while doing that. So let's go ahead and grab this here. I want to grab I was kind of going to do all 3 of these charms. These charms are from Dark Utilities. So this one makes it so you can sleep instantly, which is really nice. This one makes it so you can eat instantly. And this one makes it so you can go through portals instantly. But we only have 1 slot in this pack. So I'm actually just going to make this one here, the sleep charm. And it'll just make it so whenever it's nighttime, we can just, I can instantly sleep whenever I want to. So that is actually really useful. Don't know if it's nighttime. Yeah, it was. That's how fast you sleep. Now it's daytime. So that is actually really cool and really awesome. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead, let this thing do its thing, get us a whole bunch of meat, and might as well save up this pink slime too, because we're gonna need that for the next one, right? The mob crusher. I think we need 1 bucket, and we only need 500 buckets of that. But yeah, we already have it, so we're good. But once we have enough of this meat, we can go ahead and actually set up our finished mob farm here. So I'll be bucketing out of this, moving it, and then going and doing crafting and going back and forth for a bit. So that is my life for right now. And okay, I went ahead and did a little bit of work on the mob farm here, and I went ahead and crafted up the mob crusher, so I have that as well. We're gonna go ahead and set up both mob farms. I'm gonna show you some stuff I did here though. So I went ahead and set up a drawer wall, so the drawers are set up. Behind this one here, you can actually see there's an oak trim. Whenever you want to kind of go around a quarter or something, use oak trim to kind of connect the multi-block, so it's still, when you put things in the controller, it still put things over to here, right? So basically it acts like a cable that connects it, right? So it's kind of the point of that. Where did that drawer go though? I was looking for trim. Anyway, go ahead and toss that there. So I have that set up there. That's going to be where we put the items. In here I have some weird redstone going on. This is from a cool little mod. It's called a redstone pen. And basically, you can just like right click on blocks, right? And you go on side of walls, doesn't really matter. You can connect to whichever side you want to. And if you want to kind of, if I had a redstone signal going through here, and I want it to interact with the block, I just kind of click the center and it will interact with that block. So it gives you a lot more control over your redstone, where you want to actually put your signals and stuff, as well as gives you a lot of freedom with placing your redstone, which is really awesome. I just needed some repeaters to make it be able to light up these last two here is the only reason I did that. And you can right click too and refill up your pen, which is kind of nice, which is cool. This pen's not too bad either. Just a little bit of redstone and a feather. Then you just combine it with stacks of redstone to fill it up. I think it holds like 4 stacks. Yeah, 256. So pretty cool and really awesome actually. So that is cool. Do that there. Make sure this one's all working. This one here is going to be just for the meat, right? So that one's probably going to be the first one we set up here. So let's actually set up the mob slaughter factory again. Here we go. Get that going and get everything set up properly, right? So this one needs to make meat to be able to make that one work properly, basically, is what's going on there. The pink slime doesn't really matter in the end. We just need it for a little bit of crafting here and there. So not going to worry about that too much. Let's go ahead and do that and that. That looks good. And then we'll have to power this as well as deal with the liquids. This probably isn't configured still, right? Output that way, and then we'd want output that way. So that should be configured like that. Then we'll need our range cards. So let's go ahead and grab them. Sweet, go ahead and pop that in there. That's good. And then I guess power. Now the power, we're going to use this here. We're going to use the integrated tunnels power, I think, because I've never used it before, and there's a quest to do it, so I might as well try it out and see how it works. I know you need, I'm pretty sure at least, you have to use a battery with it. So we're going to use the battery here. Also, I don't know where my cables are. If I was a legit... Oh, they're right here. There we go. We're good. Don't worry about it. We also need our other battery. Oh, it's right here. There you go. Go ahead and grab that. Sweet. This will supply the main power. Dug out a little tunnel here, too, to get this done. So, shouldn't take too long. Let's get this out of here. Here you go. Go ahead and pop that there. Do that. Probably run a couple lines for just power. Just kind of like that. We need to power this, and then where's the machine at? It isn't there. It's probably one more back then, so we'd have to go here. So we need to power that and that, as well as this, and then it would be right here as well. No, I don't even have this up yet, do I? No, I do not. We'll leave a hole there. Anyway, we'll get this one powered up here. We'll want to have the exporters on, I guess, here and here. Awesome. Then we'll also have to grab some variable cards. I did kind of forget that. And then we'll want the battery. Go ahead and take that. Go ahead and pop that down. Put in a energy interface. Run some cable. And then do that right there. That should be good. Let's go ahead and grab some variable cards. And actually see if power starts moving. I guess that is kind of the main thing here. These mechanical dirt are a little weird too. How they handle their liquids and their power. But I'll explain that in a second. Export right there. That looks good. And is that getting power? There you go. You notice that the power is going up and down. What's happening? It actually distributes it to all connected mechanical dirt. I don't know the range or anything like that, but I'll try to move it from one to the next, to the next, to the next. It kind of just evens, levels out the levels between all the blocks over time. It's not super quick with it, but it will get it done. So that's kind of how that works there. We do need to get power to the other one, right? Do I have this up there? I do. Oh, let's go ahead and maybe not do that. Need another variable card. Go ahead and pop that in there. Oh, you can't actually do it when it's not connected, I guess. Do that, and this here. Sweet. Then maybe we can connect now. Awesome. Throw one of those in. That should get power too. And then that's good there. Next thing we need to do probably is deal with the liquids. So we need to get the liquid meat out of here and put into that. So we'd probably go ahead and grab some of the fluid exporters. I've never used these ones either, so we'll do that. Try out things that I haven't tried before. That is what packs like this is for. Let's go ahead and do that. This torch is going to have to move probably. Probably not a good spot for it, but be good to have one down here. And these cables are going to try to connect to, aren't they? That's kind of annoying. Also, where's that tank? That tank would be right here. There you go. Guess we'll connect to that. What is under here? Just a hole? That is not going to work. So we'll have to come down and around, I suppose. So it would be the fluid interface. Go ahead and grab that puppy. Pop it right here. And then just that, and that. Then I'll have to break those connections because they're pointless. There you go. So that should work there. Let's go ahead and set a variable card right there. Awesome. And see if the liquid's actually going in there. If so, this dirt is already pretty much ready to go. It is not, though. Why aren't you pulling liquid? Oh, I didn't actually connect them. Helps if you actually connect them, system. Let's do that there. Sweet. And check that out now. There we go. It's getting meat. Should be getting into this one as well. And that will spread out over time. And that is awesome. Let's get this out of here. There you go. This could actually already spawn mobs. So this is actually a working mob farm. So we could probably go ahead and see if this is working. I'd like to get this fully buffered with meat. Then I'll probably go ahead and set up this side pretty much by myself here. So if we turn that off, yeah, we should start seeing mobs. There we go. They should be dying, which is awesome. And then, yeah, we're just getting... Oh, this is Mob Crusher. Why am I using a Mob Crusher here? I have this totally set up wrong. We want the... this one is for the slaughter factory. This is our meat maker. Let's go ahead and put our meat maker back down. Go ahead and do that. And that way? No, that's totally wrong. This way. Which one am I on? Meat. We want this way. Pink slime that way, right? There we go. You gonna kill things? Is this working or not? I don't feel it is. Oh, we don't have a range upgrade in there. It should work now. There we go. We're getting meat. It's going to take a couple seconds for it to catch up here. Go ahead and do this right here. There we go. Like they never existed. And I'll just move all that meat into that. And then we'll have to move the meat over there as well. But I want to get this one pre-buffered and all filled up first. Basically, that's what I'm trying to do. And yeah, that is awesome. That is awesome. That one should be able to produce enough meat to power this, power that, and then still have more to spare. So not too worried about that. But I'm going to go ahead and set up this one just the same. I'm just going to go ahead and get that done. Then we'll go ahead and do the last part. So I got everything just about cabled up here, which is pretty sweet. I do have this pretty much ready. I'll come in here and finish up this ceiling later on. I went ahead and put down the anchor, I guess, what are they called there? Anchor plates down as well. You notice they have to stand and look at me as they die. It's actually pretty awesome. But this reduces lag too, because it makes it so there's less mob collision as well. So it doesn't cause them, so they can't like repath constantly, which is kind of nice. But anyway, we're going to pop that hopefully in here. There you go. Let's do that. Then we're going to use a redstone comparator on here, hopefully right away. There you go. Now it is set to take a redstone signal to be able to work, which is what we want. And then I guess we just go ahead and set it for a redstone signal, right? So hopefully these buttons can go straight on here. That's what I was kind of hoping, right? Yeah, there we go. That'll work. Then we'll go ahead and throw one up there. Then I guess we just need to link this one to that one and see if it turns fiery when we hit the button. Did it? Oh, maybe that doesn't work. Wait, did I do that backwards? Is that the problem? I did that backwards. Okay. I had the wrong idea here. So we did it this way. And this one. Oh, nope. Let's try that again. There we go. Let's unlink that. Sweet. Then we'll try this one more time. Let's see if I do it right this time. This way to this way. There we go. So now it turns on. We can turn that on and off as we please. That's pretty sweet. Probably go ahead and throw down these anchor plates now. Let's go ahead and do this. Actually, you stand on these. It's a little weird. You can't really move. It does this weird thing where it completely locks you into place. and the way you face is dependent on the way you put it down as well. So it's kind of how it works there. I've never really used these things before. I was just trying to deal with the issue of Enderman teleporting, right? And I know with the Mob Crusher and the Mob Slaughter Factory, it will one-shot them, so it only matters so much because they only have a couple seconds where they have really the freedom to teleport after they spawn. I'd just rather not give them that freedom at all because I can't stand when they're wandering around my base at all whatsoever. So this is a good solution. Anyway, let's go ahead and do that. There we go. And this should be ready to go as well, right? So we go ahead and turn this on. Are we going to be good? I don't know how full it is actually, so let's actually turn that on. Then we would turn this off, right? There you go. And we should start seeing mobs in here. Hopefully. Actually, will Blaze spawn with us nearby? We'll actually have to be within a certain distance, won't we? These spawners only turn on with us in a certain distance. I didn't even think of that. But that is one of the problems with the Blaze spawner. Actually, that's not on. Now it's on. There you go. That's cool. We should start seeing drops, though. So that is what we want to see there. So this is functioning. It's doing its thing. They're standing at attention like I wanted them to. And then they die. So that is pretty cool. And we can turn that on and off as we please. That is kind of the best part of this. So go ahead and... oh, that's the wrong stuff. Let's get you out of there. There we go. See if we can actually cover up this floor and actually start working with items here. One thing we need to do probably right away, actually. We should have one more tank. I'll actually lay the tank down. We're going to go ahead and set this extract on this one. We want the essence to go that way. So all the essence will go here. We'll be using that for crafting probably later on, probably in the next video. Probably get into some enchantments here. Then we need to pull all the items out of here and get it into here. So let's go ahead and get rid of you. There you go. Sweet. Do I have all the modular router stuff? Not quite. Let's go ahead and see what we need here. We need this here. We have this here, a polar module. We only need one for when you craft it though. The stack upgrades, so we can move a stack of items at a time if it needs to. And the filter, probably end up using that at some point. Might not need it right away. So that's good. Also, I have a chest here. Going to use this as a buffer. So we're going to do that right there. Then we're going to send all the output of that into here. Which is good. So I'll just move all the items. Then I'll have to link this to that. Go ahead and head over here. And then throw in the card. And we should start seeing items go in here. But it only has so much room, right? So can't really do much yet. But that is cool. I really love these routers. They're actually really cool functionality. Should have that there too. This filter too is just a big filter. So we'll be able to do a big filter as we need to. Because in time, we're going to have weapons and enchantments and stuff like that come through. I only want the items that are going to go into here, right? Then I want to probably route the other items later on somewhere else. Is kind of the idea, right? So I'll probably end up using a filter for that. We just won't need it right away. I do need this right here. And do I have no item interfaces? I need one more interface, it looks like. Anything cool yet? We're getting a good amount. We already got 4 ender pearls. Great. 4 blaze rods as well. The only thing about that spawner, I forget what you have to add to the spawner to make it so you don't have to be close to it. I'll have to look at that. I forget what item it is. Let's go ahead and do that there. Awesome. That'll start trying to export items into here. But I'm going to have it set so I can just have to take it out. Check each one. Decide what I want to keep. Then if anything else comes in there, decide if I'm going to trash it or what I'm going to do with it, right? So just a way to kind of manually filter it for right now, which is cool. And you can see there I can move a large amount of items at a time, which is really nice. And yeah, this will be the way I filter it basically. Why do I only send one? Oh, there's the rest of them there. There you go. And we can add speed upgrades too once we have a little bit of blaze rods to make that thing faster. But once it's caught up, I don't think it's going to matter at all. So yeah, that's the thing. Was this not locked? That one wasn't locked, was it? That is wrong. I need to make sure they're all locked. Where is my actual wrench? Oh, there it is right there. There you go. You gonna switch? Of course not. Sometimes you are difficult. You gonna switch now? There we go. That's good. Get ourselves some sugar. And you can see here, we're gonna get a lot of resources that we're gonna end up needing. Yeah, this is kind of stuff I need to kind of think about, right? So I don't really want to have this. I'm thinking about keeping the enchanted ones though, because we can do a setup with the pedestals to disenchant that for experience. So maybe I'll have to look at what in the pack can deal with enchanted items and MBT items really well, because I don't know if this could do it, but we may have to route it somewhere else and do something else with that. But if we could do that, that would be really cool, actually. If anyone actually knows a really good way of doing that in this pack, dealing with just purely enchanted items, that'd actually be quite helpful, because I can't think of anything just right offhand, but I'm sure there's something here. And don't say computer craft though, because I don't know computer craft well enough. So anyway, so this is basically our system now. This is basically it. Every once in a while you'll see an item get kind of shot along. More and more stuff will come in over time, and I just need to get it all sorted out. At which point, once I set the filter, right? So I'll end up setting a filter once I figure out everything that's going to go in a drawer. It won't even try to pull those items anymore. That is kind of the idea. They'll just get left in this chest. Then I can decide what I want to do with those items from this chest and not that one over there. So that's kind of the idea. I could probably pull them into another one using another one of those routers, actually, now that I think of it. We're getting more and more weird items here. I don't even know if I need, what is that? Zombie heart? Do we need it? I don't know. We're going to keep it though. Anyway, pretty cool, pretty awesome. Pretty neat little system. Actually quite happy with this one. It's nice and clean. Usually I do big, messy, giant ones. This one is small, tidy, and just really nice all around. I just love being able to turn things on and off. I really love these gauges and switches, I have to say. And just being able to turn off and everything independently, it's really nice. I need to get everything covered up and get the ceiling kind of cleaned up. Not that one, this one here. But outside of that, everything is looking pretty sweet. So I have this pretty much completely finished up here. They're like all standing at attention. That was actually a little creepy, but anyway. I fixed the anchors. A couple of them were sideways. I know that would have driven a couple of you crazy, so I got that fixed up. Went ahead and decorated this room here, so that is done. In here you'll see it says the armors, so I actually have the filter done as well. So this filter is actually really good too. So you go to one of the cards, so you actually have it here, so the polar module, and go to it's C. So you hit C, brings up here. You kind of change things in here. I think this is for some other upgrades. I'm not sure what they're about yet. But you could set whitelist, blacklist, MBT. So I might be able to do the MBT stuff through these, but we'll see in time. But anyway, over here we got the bulk item filter, and it just sits there. And it still sits in my inventory. So it's not one that takes your filter. So I can actually change this and put it back in. So I just kept changing it, putting it back in, changing it, put it back in every time I identified a new item. Really easy to update a filter. So really, really solid filter. So that's pretty awesome. And yeah, pretty awesome all around. Really like this. This is actually really good filtering. I was also able to finally make some speed upgrades, so I threw 9 of them in there. Seems to be the max. I actually made 27 of those really quickly. I threw them in our power right away. That was actually the first thing I did. That'll make that all faster. So this entire system's actually working really good. And also I went ahead and ran a cable. So we have a cable now going down to our system. Priority set to 1 as always. And it's connected to our system. So everything that's coming in here is being able to be seen by our system. So if I run to our system here, we may have a little more than 39 because I did do some crafting, but we'll see what we have in here for blazing. And go into there, go to blaze. We have 40. Looks like we had them all. Oh, there's the other ones right there, the 21. But since I had the priority set, it just put that in that drawer. So anyway, really awesome, really cool. And we got a fully working farm. Now, moving forward, we'll have to figure out what to do with this stuff, right? So we'll figure that out. These biome dimlets, I'll probably throw them away. I don't see a reason to actually keep the dimlets. I think you can craft them these days, can't you? No, you can't craft those, maybe. Maybe we will keep those. We'll kind of see how that works out. These things here, I have no idea about. These are actually new, right? The lost common knowledge, and then there's uncommon, and I think there might be one more level of that as well. And I think there's a new machine where you have to run these through. So we'll kind of figure that out in time and see how that goes. But I'll keep monitoring this and see if any other items come in here that are just a little more rare. So that is pretty cool and really awesome. But I think I'm going to go ahead and actually end this one here. So as always, if you guys like this video, please hit that like button. Really liked it. Hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. Well, you guys all have a good one. See you guys next video. Later.